Good morning, students of class 8. Welcome to your physics class. This is your physics teacher Vikas Uppal, and I welcome you to a new lesson which is heat transfer. In this chapter, we will begin with studying the definition of heat, the defined heat. Now, heat is a form of energy which travels from region is like a place, or from a body which is at higher temperature to a region or a body which is at lower temperature. So basically what we are trying to say is heat is a form of energy which travels from hot body to cold body. Okay, so it does not depend what is the size of the body. If you look at here, A is very small in size and B is large in size. Now, maybe both are made from the same material, or they could be from a different material. Nor it depends upon the size, nor it depends upon which material it is made from. The heat would always travel from a body which is at higher temperature. In this case, it is A is at 50 and B is at 40. So, from A to B, heat transfer would take place. We have already studied in class 7, the SI unit of heat energy is joules, denoted by uppercase J, and the CGS unit for heat energy is calories, a very common term that we have heard. The relationship between calorie and joule, which is the CGS relationship between CGS and SI unit of heat energy, is this, that 1 calorie is equal to 4.186 joules precisely, and approximately sometimes it is written 4.2 joules. So this is a precise answer, this is the approximate answer. Now we want to study a little bit about what is the similarity between heat radiation or heat wave and light waves. जो लाइट अपने यहाँ पे हमें लाइट देती है. तो first similarity is that both are electromagnetic waves or radiation, like the radiations emitted by sun. And then second is both travel at the same speed. Heat radiation भी light की speed से travel करती हैं. So that you should remember. And both are electromagnetic waves, radiation, same speed, and both can travel inside a material medium, and they can travel in vacuum also. So they do not require medium to travel. ठीक है, हमने ये पढ़ा था 7th में भी, जैसे कंडक्शन और कन्वेक्शन, हीट ट्रांसफर टेकिंग प्लेस थ्रू कंडक्शन एंड कन्वेक्शन. This takes place through a material medium, whereas radiation form of heat transfer can take place through vacuum as well. Okay, so this is a little about heat. And next we want to define a couple of terms that we have already studied in chapter number 1 as well. For instance, the one that we read as melting point, boiling point. So this is what we are concerned with, boiling versus boiling point. So I just want to reiterate once again, please remember the difference between just the term boiling and boiling point. Boiling is a process that we will study in just a minute, but boiling point is a temperature. So please record this point of difference, and please do not confuse between these two terms. Many a times simple questions like define boiling or define boiling point is asked, and some of you students goof up in writing the answers. So let's quickly see a couple of more terms. and understand the difference between them, understand the factors on which they depend, and understand the definition of two. In first chapter, we studied about a process called vaporization. Now, vaporization was a process in which a liquid state changes into its vapor state. Then we studied that there are two types of vaporization processes. One is evaporation and one is boiling. Now, we just studied a little about in terms of definition about evaporation and boiling. Let's study these two terms in detail. Evaporation versus boiling. Now first we have a definition of evaporation. It says that the change in liquid state of a substance at the surface. अगर आप कोई लिक्विड लेते हैं, मोस्ट कॉमन लिक्विड हमें पता है दैट इज वाटर. दिस वुड बी द सरफेस ऑफ द लिक्विड. तो इवेपोरेशन प्रोसेस जो हम कह रहे हैं कि द चेंज इन लिक्विड स्टेट ऑफ अ सब्सटेंस एट सरफेस इनटू इट्स वेपर स्टेट्स बिलो इट्स बॉइलिंग पॉइंट. अगर आपने वाटर लिया है, प्योर वाटर, जिसका बॉइलिंग पॉइंट हमें पता 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस है, तो 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस से कम टेम्परेचर पे सरफेस के ऊपर जो लिक्विड है, जो वेपर में कन्वर्ट हो रहा है, उस प्रोसेस को हम इवेपोरेशन कहते हैं. Whereas boiling, the change in the whole liquid, सरफेस वाला भी और ये अंदर वाला भी, सारा का सारा लिक्विड, into its vapor state at or above its boiling point. पर ये होगा कब? जैसे प्योर वाटर का बॉइलिंग पॉइंट 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस टेम्परेचर, या इससे ज्यादा, ये सारे का सारा पानी will change into vapor state, its vapor state. ठीक है? Evaporation is a slow process, continuous process, चलता रहता है हर टेम्परेचर पे. सर्दियों में भी इवेपोरेशन होता है, गर्मी में भी होता है. सर्दी में थोड़ा सा कम इसका रेट होता है, गर्मियों में इसका रेट थोड़ा फास्टर हो जाता है. We will study those factors. So as we have studied that it's a slower process, whereas boiling is a very fast process. As soon as the liquid reaches its boiling point, the whole of the liquid vaporizes. Okay? Now, evaporation has a cooling effect. You must have observed that whenever we are sweating during summertime and we enter into a room with AC on or with fans on, little after some time we start feeling a little bit the cooling effect. Where does that cooling effect come from? Actually, what happens? The sweat on your skin absorbs the heat energy from the skin and evaporates, vaporizes. Because your skin has lost heat energy, we feel that cooling sensation. Same is the kind of sensation you feel when, especially girls, when they use that nail polish remover, that basically is acetone. So if you put some nail polish remover on your skin, immediately you feel that cooling effect. Now where does that cooling effect comes from? Again, that liquid acetone absorbs heat energy from your skin and vaporizes it, leaving behind your cooling sensation. Now, whereas boiling does not have any cooling effect, in fact when the liquid is boiling, वो तो बुड़ करके जैसे हीटिंग इफेक्ट ज्यादा देगा, ठीक है, बर्निंग इफेक्ट देगा, more or less. Now evaporation depends on factors like surface area of liquid, humidity, wind and nature of liquid. Now surface area of liquid, you must have observed during whenever we are trying to dry our clothes, we spread the clothes. And why do we do that? क्लोथ को ऐसे ही क्यों नहीं रख देते? Why do we spread it? The reason for that is जब हम कपड़े को फैला के डालते हैं तो उसका सरफेस एरिया बढ़ जाता है, जिसकी वजह से ज्यादा जो वेट क्लोथ का जो लिक्विड वाटर है वो एक्सपोजर से सराउंडिंग से हीट एब्जॉर्ब करके वेपराइज हो जाता है, ठीक है, और कपड़े जल्दी ड्राई हो जाते हैं. सेम इज द केस व्हेन यू मस्ट हैव नोटिस्ड दैट in case when we pour a hot tea into a cup, sometime we put some tea on the saucer. Now what happens when we do that? The surface area of the liquid increases, it spreads in the saucer, क्योंकि saucer का surface area ज़्यादा होता है. उसकी वजह से it absorbs a little heat from the saucer plate and it evaporates. Surface पे जो चाय है वो evaporate करती है और चाय जो पीछे बच जाती है वो ठंडी हो जाती है. So we use saucers to cool our tea. And it is easier to drink tea in the saucer plate rather than in a cup because of this factor, surface area of liquid, due to which rate of evaporation increases. Now next is humidity. Humidity means presence of water vapor in air. Now more the water vapor already present in air, lesser is the rate of evaporation. ठीक है, तो ज़्यादा पहले ही water vapor है air में, तो फिर नीचे से ऊपर जा नहीं पाते, vaporize नहीं हो पाते. Then wind अगर fast चलेगी, it would blow the water vapor away. So that helps in the rate of evaporation. So more the wind, more the rate of evaporation. Nature of liquid, as I told you that that acetone nail polish remover vaporizes quickly than water. So of course it depends on the nature of liquid. Whereas the factors on which boiling depends is atmospheric pressure. More the atmospheric pressure, higher is the boiling point of the liquid. Like जहाँ पे आप हो, मैं हूँ, यहाँ पे प्योर वाटर का boiling point हम 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस लेके चलते हैं. वैसे यूजुअली एट सी लेवल होता है, बट चलो हम मान लेंगे. But if we go to Mount Everest या किसी hilly region या किसी hill station, you will notice that the atmospheric pressure there goes down. जिसकी वजह से the boiling point of liquid also gets lowered और liquid जल्दी boil हो जाता है. ठीक है, in case you are cooking rice at hill stations or at mountainous region, you would see that water boils quickly, leaving behind rice uncooked. ठीक है, तो वहां पे हमें प्रेशर कुकर यूज करने पड़ते हैं. तो more the atmospheric pressure, higher is the boiling point of liquid. अगर atmospheric pressure decrease कर जाए तो boiling point भी decrease कर जाता है. Presence of impurities, अब अगर किसी लिक्विड में हम कोई impurity डाल दें, like solid impurity, जिसका खुद का boiling point उससे लिक्विड से ज्यादा है, तो boiling point पूरा वो मिक्सचर का increase कर जाएगा. But in case if the impurity has a lesser boiling point, तो फिर मिक्सचर का boiling point भी कम हो जाएगा. So all you need to remember is that it depends on atmospheric pressure and presence of impurities and nature of liquid. Similarly, ठीक है? Whereas I told you evaporation is a surface phenomena, it takes place only at surface of a liquid. This is a bulk phenomena, boiling takes place throughout the liquid. ठीक है? So with that we come to the conclusion of our first lecture on heat transfer. I hope you enjoyed and learned a lot. Please do watch the video, like the video and share the videos with your friends, so that, and in case you have any comment, you want to ask any question, let me know, so that we also get to know that how much faster are you learning. So with that, take care, goodbye, see you soon.